The story of Dr. Gideon Christian, a 2002 graduate of law from the University of Lagos, will inspire you to take the limit off your peak. His academic journey to Canada started in 2007 when he applied for a master's degree in law. Getting into the program was tough, but thanks to his passionate supervisor, Professor Amir Attaran.
Gideon's he's had a journey like many immigrants to Canada have, especially coming from a place like Nigeria. You come with not very much in your bag, probably not a lot of money. Really the only thing you're able to bring is your skill. And with that skill, you either create opportunities for yourself and succeed in them, or you don't. And you know, this is the bargain that awaits every immigrant, really.
In a week, Gideon Christian was conferred with a doctorate in philosophy law and also called to the Ontario Bar. Call it double blessings for his trouble, and you won't be wrong.
This is the first time the university is awarding a PhD in law, and I'm very happy to go down on record as the first student to be awarded that degree. Getting into the PhD program itself was not an easy task. When the admission committee went through my application, they declined initially to offer me a PhD admission. So it was my supervisor then who had to step in, and he argued vehemently that he has worked with me as a research assistant, and he absolutely believed in my confidence to be able to carry on a study in PhD. He went the extra mile to arrange a PhD committee for me. After speaking with his colleagues and arranging a committee, he now forwarded the name of the committee to the university. When I was admitted for the program, they provided no funding for it, so I was kind of reluctant to accept the offer. But he still encouraged me to accept the offer, apply for external funding. I accepted the offer, and with his encouragement, I went on to apply for outside funding. And I'm happy to say that I was not only able to get outside grant to conduct the research, but I was able to get the highest number of awards ever achieved by any PhD student in the University of Ottawa for my PhD.
And just when you think the story is ending, it gets better. Shortly before his graduation, there was an opening for a lucrative job at the Canadian Ministry of Justice. Over 250 Canadians applied for the job. But Dr. Gideon was the anointed one.
I've had other immigrants as students who, to be honest, I kicked out of the program because they were not trying themselves to succeed. And if they're not trying to succeed, then a professor can do nothing to help them. Gideon always tried. That's what made it work.
He is an exemplar of the amazing human capital produced by the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I am proud to be associated with a human being of his caliber and competence.
People who are eager in Africa to pursue their dream should be helped in our part of the world to make sure they realize those dreams. Because the world is becoming very small, and we want to make sure we become a part of that small world.
He is the first person in that department to get a PhD in law. I read the letter written by his dean, so that is a first for Nigerians.
Here we are today as one of the best lawyers that we are called to the Ontario Upper Bar.
It's very encouraging, and over the years he's been motivating me not to give up on my dreams of being a lawyer, to continue. He's really an inspiration to me.
He was very determined. Even when he was in the primary school, always be the first in the school. He did not go late to school. Even he can leave his breakfast and go to school, provided he's there in time. That's why they make him timekeeper there. And the supervisor of the headmaster's office.
There is hope, even way back in Nigeria. You know, all we need to do is to create the right environment. Gideon came to Canada, met the right environment, and he excelled.